Walk up Houston style, put Kansas City on the ropes. When Moses Malone gets the ball down low, he's virtually unstoppable. And so are the Rockets as they snuff out the Kings' Cinderella dreams, clinching the series at Kansas City in 5 games. In 10 playoff wins, this was Houston's 6th road victory. In Billy Paultz's words, their mental toughness and dedication to defense had indeed gotten them on a winning track. No one picked this team to get past the champion Lakers. Now they were on the way to the championship themselves.
To win the NBA championship would be my ultimate dream. I've been playing the game for 9 years right now on the professional level, and every year I said I would like to win the championship, and we're so close right now, and to accomplish that feat would just be, everything that I ever worked for.
It's a boyhood dream, I'm sure, because it's something that we worked for and dreamed about, and we worked on for many years, and it's just something that you want to do.
Winning an NBA title would mean an awful lot. That's what we strive for when we put our sneakers on the first day of training camp. It's the goal of every professional basketball player to get the ring.
Welcome to historic Boston, home of baked beans, the Boston Trolley, and a creaky old building just dripping with basketball history known as the Boston Garden.
Be the first to say I told you so with your own 1980-81 Boston Celtics World Championship T-shirts here.
Peanuts here, pistachios, cashews, blackjack, popcorn, fresh roasted peanuts here, Celtics on. Get your peanuts, everybody!
Hey, tonight's lineup program here.
Sideline to get the ball in play. On the end line, the man with the ball's got to move back, all right? All right, have a good one.
From Texas, El Paso, 6'1", number 7, Nate Archibald.
Boston is among the most fervent of sports-minded cities. If there's one thing Bostonians love, it's cheering on their Celtics. For this or any other playoff series, a seat in the Boston Garden has been unavailable for months.
From Centenary, 7 foot 1/2 inch, number 00, Robert Parish. At forward from North Carolina, Charlotte, 6'8", number 31, Cedric Maxwell. And at the other forward from Indiana State, 6'9", number 33, Larry Bird.
Houston controls the opening tap, and Coach Harris calls the plays.
55!
The Rockets go to work in their methodical style. Billy Paultz is the early spark for the Rockets, connecting on sweeping hooks and hustling rebounds, sometimes with the help of sloppy Boston defense as the Rockets build an early lead. Robert Reed's Jaguar quick drives and jump shots continue to pace the Houston attack. Reed scoring 13 first-quarter points.
Get up! Get up right now!
His 17-foot jumper with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter puts Houston up by 12. If it weren't for Boston bench players like Gerald Henderson, M.L. Carr, Rick Robey, and Kevin McHale, this game might have turned into an early rout. Henderson's 11 second-quarter points keep the Celtics afloat. Not until Cedric Maxwell hits these 2 foul shots do the Celtics take their first lead of the ball game. The lead flip-flopped back and forth through the third quarter despite an unusually cold shooting Moses Malone, a man who almost has to score for the Rockets to win. But what one Boston journalist described as the Celtics' what fun is a lead until the final 5 minutes style of play continued to hurt them. Early in the final period, the tenacious Rockets clung to a three-point lead. Then this, an absolutely breathtaking flying follow-up of his own missed 20-footer by who else? Larry Bird. Red Auerbach called this the greatest play I've ever seen. That was the spark as Bird took control of the game in a dazzling display of all-around skill. With 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go, this Maxwell stuff was the Celtics' 8th unanswered point, giving them a 96-91 advantage.
Keep your heads back in the game and remember what we got to do to win.
With 30 seconds remaining, the Celtics lead by a single point. Tiny Archibald calls the play, looking for Bird.
Bird posting.
Robert, and once again, Larry Bird is in the right place at the right time. Rebound number 20, and then 21. And finally, his 6th, fourth-quarter point on the offensive board. Larry Bird refused to allow the Celtics to let this one get away.
Ever since I've been in college or in pros, the ball has always came to me. They always want me to do the final shooting or try to hit the last second shot. They go to me 80 or 90% of the time. I want the ball because I'm supposed to produce in them situations. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but I want the ball in a crucial situation.
I think Larry Bird can beat you even if he doesn't score a point on the basketball court.
Of course, scoring points is one thing Larry Bird does best, and no one knows this better than the man with the very tough assignment of trying to check him, Robert Reed.
To me, the man is a very smart player. He's thinking the whole time once he's on the floor. He's not very fast, so he has to use his mind and try and outthink you.
Larry Bird has been outthinking opponents all season long. The variety of categories in which he leads his team is evidence, as Del Harris knows, of his remarkable all-around skill.
It can be very frustrating because you can do a good defensive job on Larry for maybe 75, 80, 90% of the game even, and yet every time you make a mistake, every time you fail to concentrate and let up, Larry will find a way to hurt you, maybe with rebounding, maybe with passing, maybe a steal, it may be a hoop, maybe a drive, maybe a dish off, but he'll find a way to hurt you.
Bird's concentration and dedication to the game is total. Mental intensity and physical intensity go hand in hand at playoff time. And as a team leader, Larry Bird knows his role well.
Well, I think my job in this series is just go out and play my game, play my typical game, get some assists, really hit the boards well, and score not a lot of points, but enough to keep our team going, because I know when we go down in the final minutes of the game, we're going to bring the ball to me no matter if we're up or down. I know I got a talent that a lot of people don't have, and I just try to go out and do my best for the fans.
Boston fans have seen a lot of basketball talent come and go. They know class when they see it, and so does Coach Bill Fitch.
Larry Bird is a fantastic basketball player. I've run out of adjectives and words to describe Larry Bird. If you play backgammon with Larry Bird, if you play marbles with Larry Bird, you better be out to win, because that's the only way he's going to play the game.
The Houston Rockets know that they've let the Celtics off the hook in Game 1. And they know what they have to do in order to earn a second game victory, especially Moses Malone.
They go to the board real well. You know, they get out and run. We got to stop their running game. We got to play tough defense, and we got to be tough man when we got to play against the Boston Celtics.
No one need impress Moses Malone with the gravity of the Rockets' task, and Malone wastes no time going about his business. That business is scoring points, often in spectacular